Welcome back to STAEDTLER's Art Sessions with Riaan. In today's session, we will take a look at value. Value is the range from white to black with grays in between. We will revisit the basics of light and shadow and demonstrate this through value. If you have any questions, please use the chat box below during the live session or please email me. Let's enter the world of black, white and grays.
We will use STAEDTLER's Lumograph pencils for this exercise. As Riaan has said in the introduction, value is a scale from light to dark. We always start with a lighter pencil, in this case a 2B pencil, and progressively move to a darker pencil like 6B or 8B. We leave the first block white and start to fill the next block very lightly. You can continue to the next block, but it might be easier to fill the darkest block next. This way you can compare the next few grey blocks to each other. To draw the darkest block, it is best to use the softest pencil in the box, like an 8 or 9B. Try to make the black box as dark as you possibly can. Then we move to the next box and make it slightly lighter while still using the softest pencil. Remember to use a crisscross stroke to fill the block as even as possible. Here we will use a 4B pencil to fill the next block and to make it a mid-tone compared to the colour adjacent to it. You might need to revisit each of the blocks to get the values to go from light to dark. At the top of the page, we have a 5-step gradient. In the lower half, we have a 10-step gradient. The 10-step gradient is usually slightly more difficult to get perfect. It is best to practice the 5-step gradient till it is easy before attempting the 10-step gradient. While Riaan is drawing, let us discuss the importance of value. When you only use black and white or a single color to draw, it is called a value drawing. Light is what gives us clues to the form of objects. It is the difference between light and dark that helps us to understand form. Please watch these videos as this will greatly help you with every other session. Without the difference between light and dark, objects will look flat. The key to drawing realistically lies in your ability to draw values. If you struggle to draw a value scale, you will have an even harder time to draw anything else. It might seem like a boring exercise, but if you challenge yourself with this task, you will see how this will greatly benefit your drawings. Practice makes perfect, but understanding will make it even better. The value scale exercise will build your visual understanding to create more believable drawings. Let us put values to practice. We will quickly recap the lighting principles on a sphere using values. Our light source will create a highlight on the top of the sphere, which will become gradually darker to the bottom as less light reaches this area. The sphere will also cast a shadow. As we start to shade the sphere, we need to keep the values we practiced in mind. We will need to leave the highlight white, the darkest areas need to be nearly black, and in between we will implement various greys. Here is a quick recap of all the elements of light. We need a highlight and need to show mid-tones. Form shadow is where the light is totally obscured. We also need to show that light gets reflected back onto the object. And lastly, that our object will cast a shadow on the surface that it rests on. It is important to understand all the principles of light and shadow. Then to practice the value scale to use this knowledge to make better drawings. Drawing a vase like Riaan is doing here will test your skills acquired from all of the previous sessions. Once you have mastered all of these, you will find drawings like this much easier to do. Let's sit back and see if Riaan uses all the principles we have discussed up until now. Keep asking yourself if Riaan will remember where the light is coming from. Does he know where the form shadow goes, and will he remember the reflected light? Interrogate everything he does, and by doing so, you will start to see how you can use this knowledge to improve your own drawings. We hope that you have enjoyed this session. We believe that this exercise will boost your drawing skills to the next level. Keep drawing and remember to make it fun.